Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in to Car Chronicles. The title for today is Your Clock May Be Ticking, but you still have time. I'm going to talk about basketball since we are in the NBA playoffs. 5 seconds is not a long time to the normal person. However, to a basketball player, when the game is on the line, 5 seconds can be an extremely long amount of time. I've seen players force shots because the clock was ticking and they lost the game because they took a bad shot. However, if they had just waited a second longer, or half a second longer, they could have gotten a better shot and possibly won the game. So many times in life, we are just like basketball players. We listen to the world, and when they tell us, oh, you're 25, you're 30, you're 40, you're not married, you don't have children, your clock is ticking. And it makes us feel like that we have to rush. So many people rush and they get into bad relationships, into bad business deals, into bad, even buying cars out of time. They don't wait for what they want. They feel like they have to rush and get what is handed out to them. Let me tell you something. The clock may be ticking, but you still have time. This month, I celebrated 17 years of celibacy. In my former years, well, leading up to this point, people used to try to make fun of me. They used to tell me that I'm wasting my good years, my clock is ticking, and all that type of foolishness. That is until I started clapping back. Do you know what my response was? Is now? You a lie. I don't even put the R in there. Let's talk about you. You've been married for years, but you've been miserable. Your spouse has cheated multiple times. You hate coming home to your spouse and your children. You sit in the car for hours to keep from going in the house, or you work extremely long hours because you hate going home to your spouse and children. Your clock is ticking. Don't you want to at least be happy for some of your life? You have to shut people down because people feel like that they can just talk any type of way to Christians and Christians are supposed to lay down. You can't let that get into your spirit because it will make you doubt what God has promised you. My body isn't being wasted. I have the advantage over women who have children. I have the advantage over women who sleep around. Do you know what a snapping turtle is? My OBGYN says that I am producing eggs at the rate of a 20-year-old. My reproductive system is functioning like a 20-year-old. I don't know why, because I'm not planning on having any kids. But it just goes to show that God's time is not man's time. We thank God for doctors. We thank God for science. However, God overrules that. Whose report will you believe? My blood pressure. I have the same blood pressure that I had in high school when I was in tip-top shape and was an athlete. That's only by the grace of God. What am I saying? Your clock may be ticking, but you still have time. Wait for the car you want. Wait for the man you want. Wait for the woman you want. Wait for the relationship and that job that you want. Don't settle. Your clock may be ticking, but you still got time. Have an amazing day.